What is going on, guys? Tonight I am doing a quick video of my headlight setup for my SR5. I've had a couple people ask me this question as far as the LED lights that I'm running in my headlights, and I am running F16s by Auxbeam. They are, I believe, 8,000 lumens per bulb, and I'm running them for my low beam and high beam. Now, the SR5s do not have the LED board for the daytime running lights, so I do have some what I thought were switchbacks. They're not, so I'm gonna have to get some daytime running lights. So let's go ahead and take a look. It's gonna be really hard to tell. The light is pretty much like a pure white 6000 K color, and that's kind of like a really bright white with just a little bit of blue hue. So there it is, guys. There is the regular beams, or the low beams, I'm sorry. We'll go ahead and turn on the highs. Now, as you guys know, in these Tacomas, it does turn off your fogs. But there is the highs and the low. And those are the Auxbeam, again, F16s. They're just plug and play LED lights. They literally plug into your factory harness. I think these are H11s. They're pretty bright. We'll go ahead and now inside and take a look at it. Okay, we are inside the truck right now with the low beams. So it's going to be really hard to tell in these cameras how the low beam versus high beam, or even a light throw. I'm trying to see if you guys can tell how long that is. The light on the camera looks like it's cutting off about 50 yards on the low beam. It's cutting out about 50 yards, it looks like, on the camera. It goes past farther than that. When you're in person, I can see way past that, but just for you guys' reference. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw the high beams on, and you can see there's a tree in the distance. You can see those tree lines. That's with the high beams on. And that tree is probably close to 150 to 200 yards away. So it definitely throws a ton of light out there. It makes the road in front of you look like it's daytime, which is really nice, and which is why I like doing this. And it is literally the same bulb. So you could buy two sets. You can buy the low beam and the high beam of the same bulb. Makes it easy. They're both plug and play. The fan noise you're going to hear when the truck's off, that's normal. I've had a lot of people ask me about that. And that is why I'm in the truck. You guys can see the wind tonight's pretty rough. So that's that. I'm going to go ahead and show you with the pod lights. I do have these Auxbeam 20 watt pod lights. That's with them on. That's with them off. So you guys can kind of see it does light up the ditch a little. It's really hard to tell on this camera, but it does do a great job. I have a light bar, and for the sake of argument, the light bar is going to be better, but this is going to be the next best thing if you don't have the money or the time to throw down a light bar right now. If you get some, I think it's like 40 bucks, 45, could be 50. I don't remember. It's been a while since I bought these, and they were not given to me, no. But they are pretty bright. So much so where if I didn't live in the country, I wouldn't need a light bar even if I was going to visit country roads. So these high beams definitely do a great job. Go ahead and turn those pods off. Again, that's the high beam, and there's the low beam. So if you guys are looking for good lights and you want to run them in your truck without spending a ton of money on retrofits or going through the ridiculous HID conversions, which I can't stand, man. I've had so much issues with HIDs. I've gone through probably a dozen set of HIDs, and I got rid of them all. So I've stuck with these Auxbeam headlights. I've had them for a year now, and I love them. No, I'm not sponsored by them. They didn't pay me a dime. I pay full price for everything off of Amazon. So if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll do my best. I've been doing better about getting back with you guys. And if you want to see something else, let me know. That's what I'm here for. I like making these videos for you guys so you guys can tell how to make your truck look good on a budget, because I'm living on a budget. Again, like if you like, subscribe, and you'll see more. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.